Good evening and Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to our third annual dinner. We shall start today's proceedings with the recitation of the Holy Quran by Muhammad Teham Amir and the translation by Muhammad Bilawal Gultarar. Jazakallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس صدق الله العظيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. Say, I seek refuge with the Lord of mankind, the King of mankind, the God of mankind, from the evil of the whisperer who withdraws, who whispers into the heart of mankind, from among the jinn and mankind. Ameen.
Now I would like to call our housemaster, Mistress Sayyid Shami Raza, to say a few words.
Respected Principal, Bursar, Headmistress, Deputy Headmaster, Junior School Headmistress, esteemed colleagues, dedicated support staff, and my dear students. Tonight we gather to celebrate a significant milestone, the farewell of our graduating students from KNN House. It is a moment of pride, reflection, and of course some sadness as we prepare bid to yet another remarkable group of young men who have been an integral part of not only the KNN family but the Aitchison family. At the heart of this institution is strong leadership that has nurtured and guided both students and staff alike. To our esteemed principal, sir, your unwavering dedication to excellence and your vision for Aitchison College continues to inspire us and me in particular. Thank you for your patience. Under your leadership, we have not only tried to uphold the school's proud traditions, but have also embraced innovation and ensuring that our students are well equipped to face challenges of the future. On behalf of everyone at KNN House, I extend my deepest gratitude. Thank you. To the Bursar, Mr. Khalid Noor, your role is one of immense responsibility, ensuring that Aitchison College runs efficiently and that every aspect of boarding life is well provided for. From overseeing the upkeep of our facilities to ensure welfare of our students, your contributions make it possible for us to focus on what truly matters, nurturing and educating these young men. Your hard work, diligence, and attention to detail helps maintain the high standards that define this great institution. And I thank you personally for being so kind to all of us. Thank you, sir. To our headmistress, whose absence is, of course, because of certain personal reasons, I salute your commitment to academic excellence and personal development. I thank Dr. Kamran for always being there for the boys and for me and everyone alike. I thank Ali Shiroz Kizilbash for being there for the boys, for me, whenever need be. Thank you. I would like to shift to Urdu so that everyone would understand a bit better, and with your permission, now that it has been granted. ये जिक्र है मेरे उन लोगों के लिए जिनके बगैर इस निज़ाम का चलना नामुमकिन है. तमाम स्पोर्ट्स स्टाफ, चाहे वो हाउस कीपिंग से हों, चाहे वो मेस पेरर हों, आपकी तमाम, आप सब लोगों की अंत काविशों की वजह से ये शाम नसीब होती है. डे इन एंड डे आउट, रोज़ आपकी मेहनत और लगन की बिना पर तमाम तलबा अपने दिन की तमाम चीज़ों को अंजाम दे सकते हैं. आप तमाम लोगों का मेरी दिल की अता गहराइयों से बेहद शुक्रिया. थैंक यू. Final words. This is not a goodbye to my outgoing H2 batch. You will always be a part of KNN House. You may leave these walls, but the lessons, the friendships you've formed, the spirit of this place, the lessons you've learned, the obstacles you've encountered and overcome, and some yet to obviously overcome. I wish you well, and whenever you look back, I know that you also know that you will always have a home here. On the behalf of the entire K&N House family, I wish you success, happiness, fulfillment in all that you do. The world awaits you. Go and make your mark. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now, every year we honor the boys who have outdone themselves in their respective fields. In our prize-giving ceremony today, we shall initiate with the students who excelled in academics and sports. As I call out their names, the prize winners are requested to come up and receive their certificates from the worthy principal. Sir, if you could kindly come up. Thank you, sir. In C1, the award of Best in Academics goes to Fahad Ahmed with an astounding result of 7 A stars and 1 A. The award of Best Sportsman goes to Ayanullah Orech. Her efforts shall not go unrecognized. In C2, the award of Best in Academics is shared between Sharif Raza and Awais Murtaza, who both achieved an excellent result of 5 A stars and 1 A. The award for Best Sportsman goes to Hamza Guftar. Thank you for your brilliant performance this year. In H1, the award of Best in Academics goes to Ali Murtaza with a brilliant result of 4 A's. The award for Best Sportsman goes to Muhammad Teham Amir. Your performance on the field is truly spectacular. Now, it is certain that Knights have left no stone unturned as a team. This year, we were able to win 2 inter-house sports competitions through teamwork and, of course, the outstanding performance of certain individuals. During these competitions, we witnessed some exemplary sportsmen. I would like to request these individuals to come to the stage and receive their certificates from the worthy principal. First, I would like to call Hamza Guftar to the stage for his brilliant performance throughout the inter-house hockey competition, which led us to victory. I would also like to mention the name of Sherozullah Orech for his exceptional performance in the inter-house basketball juniors category, which secured the win. Of course, all these wins were achieved through the collective effort of the entire team, but these boys played a pivotal role in our success and truly deserve recognition for their outstanding contributions. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to call my fellow batchmate Muhammad Arslan Wattu to host the rest of the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Berouz. This year has been nothing short of magnificent. A roller coaster ride filled with unforgettable memories, laughter, challenges and growth. From the highs of our greatest moments to the bittersweet realization that our time together is coming to an end. Every experience has shaped us into who we are today. Now, on behalf of H1, I would like to invite Berozullah Wadaish to come forward and share his thoughts and feelings about the living batch.
I still remember my first day in this house, and now that I look back, it felt pretty similar to my first day in Aitchison. I felt confused, lost, and scared. To be honest, I did not want to come to this house at all. I kept praying for a miracle that would take me anywhere else, any house but this one, but nothing happened. It's been more than 2 years since my first week here. In this time, I have found lifelong friends. In my seniors, I have found a constant source of inspiration and people I can depend on. Through my juniors, I have learned what it means to be a role model for others. I have been lucky enough to meet Sir Shamir and Sir Ali, who have been a driving force in all of my achievements. and have always pushed me to be better, which I am extremely grateful for. You see, the point I'm trying to make is that we all have been in those situations where things don't end up the way we want them to. Sometimes little mistakes cost us our dreams, our goals. Sometimes it isn't even our fault, and we get this horrible feeling as if the whole world is against us. In those moments of despair, I would like you all to remember God has a plan for all of us, but we can only connect the dots looking back. Now, standing here today, I can proudly say that if I got the chance to do it all over again, I would choose this house every single time. Why? Because I love this place. I love playing tennis with Sir Shamir every other day. I love the fact that no matter what kind of situation I'm stuck in, I can always depend on Sadan to guide me to the best course of action. I love my discussions with Mansab on Sunday mornings about how AI is taking over the world and what career we should choose to make the best of it. And most importantly, I love how similar this house feels to home. I love sitting around my batchmates and talking about random stuff that I won't remember the next day. I love our dorm, and I love the fact that I get to share with Teham, Vattu and Adeep, who I've known for more than 10 years. None of these beautiful memories would exist if I didn't come to this house. So yes, now I can connect the dots. Although I did not realize at the time, coming to this house was the best thing that ever happened to me. Keeping that thought in mind, on behalf of all H1s, I would like to say our sincere thanks to the H2s. Thank you for giving us such a great year. Sadan, thanks for always helping me out, and thanks for your guidance. I will deeply miss it. Sir Shamir, thank you for always pushing me, and thank you for playing tennis with me. Lastly, I would like to thank this school. I have spent more of my life inside these walls than outside them, and I don't regret a single second of it. We had a wonderful year, and I will remember it like none other. Thank you.
Thank you, Beroz. I would now like to invite Sadan Bhai to come forward and share his thoughts on being part of Kenyan's Living Batch of 2025.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, and all those who make Aitchison College. It just hit me right now that it's not the first time that I'm standing here and addressing Kenyan House, but today it might as well be just the last time. So today, in my 8 minutes of speech, I stand here today as an embodiment of a change that came within these red brick walls of Aitchison College. It was July 27th when I received an offer letter from Aitchison College. And it is what Charles Dickens once said, the best of times, a winter of hope. It was those 15 seconds of excitement, 15 seconds of joy, 15 seconds of being proud, 15 seconds of believing in myself. But what I forgot that there must come a 16th second. A 16th second depicting the reality ahead of me. A world so harsh that I remember texting my father, the world here is too fast, Baba. But I believe my 2 years among these red brick walls taught me to navigate the storm, to find meaning in the chaos, and to stand tall when life felt overwhelming. Things I might not have learned back home, or be it those people that I was blessed with. Now when I say people, I'm talking about those remarkable individuals who made this 200-acre land livable, who made this journey worth every challenge. तो ये शाम उन जवानों के नाम जो मेरे साथ हंसे, खेले और हर मुश्किल में एक सहारा बने. Cheers to those craziest gentlemen. I don't know if words can pay back whatever they have done for me. To Fasi, जानी तू कद का छोटा है, पर दिल का सच्चा है. To you, Doraemon, my brother in arms, from those late night FIFA matches, those study sessions filled with caffeine, to those water guns from Anarkali, we came a long way. To you, DG, tu acha hai, lekin bhola wala bachcha hai. My ex-roommate, or the best noodle maker to exist. Thank you for being there for us during those late night cravings, and thank you for existing. To Baloch, aka Zinda Lash, जानी तेरी एक हंसी के पीछे पूरा शहर पागल है, but thank you for always minding your own business, especially when it needed the most. To uncle, or to the most loving person of our batch, जानी क्या अली ने तेरे पैसे वापस नहीं किए, तूने अपनी शादी पे इनवाइट ही नहीं किया, but anyways, know that we all love you. For TT, thank you for correcting me at my wrongs throughout the journey, forever grateful. And last but not the least, for a guy who left us this year, one of the Kenyans' finest, a man of guts and glory, known as Tommy, aka Ali Hassan. I know someday you might be listening to what I'm saying, that you might have left us, but remember that there was always an empty bed that I've kept for you in my dome. A lot of my time at Aitchison was spent outside the wall of Kenyans, and that made me to forge bonds with one of the best people I've ever met. Be it the never-ending tales of Lughmani, or how Waziri was a big loss for a college football team, or those single days suspicious trips to Islamabad by Fatak, or be it the failure of Mickey in teaching us Atan. And the list goes on, be it Ahmad Khan and his long-lasting stories of junior school, or be it Ibrahim Qazi forcing us to pay a visit to OD, though he never came even closer to the bill, while on the contrary, Yasin Sikandar always fighting to pay the bill, and while no one other fought back. And our very own Hafiz Saab, the real brain of Aitchison, or the mastermind behind every hanky-panky. But know that we all love you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, and here comes the Prince of Larkana, the genius of all geniuses, the man, the myth, Abbasi Saab. ये मुस्कुराना भी हमने तुम्ही से सीखा है, Abbasi Saab. And so the list goes on, while many names to be called, and I'm thankful to have people on whom I can count on, like Rao, Asfanjar, Brody, Butt, DG, Harry, Hasib, Saqib, Fauji, Sattu, Faraz, Kaka Khail, and last but not the least, Kakar. But among all others, there's one person whom I can trust blindly, the man who made these 2 years at Aitchison to pass in a blink of an eye. He's nothing but a true gentleman with the traits of a future politician, and I'm sure he'll be one day. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the point of difference, the unparalleled. No one else but Mirwais Khan. He's the unsung hero of the field, the best sportsman to exist in the batch of 25. But कोई नहीं जानी, कलर नहीं मिला, लेकिन फिर भी तो हमारे लिए सबसे ऊपर ही रहेगा. Going forward and talking about the people of my house, so I must start with thanking the housemaster, Sir Shami Raza, without whom Kenyan house might have felt cold. Although there were times when our opinions differed radically, but thank you for the support along the journey, sir. And to you, Sir Kazalbash, I'll miss those stories of yours, especially the university ones. Lekin sir, silver award nahi aaya. My time at Kenyan House was filled with a spectrum of vibrant colors, and I do wonder how these 2 years spent feels like it was just yesterday, when I brought my black suitcase and met these people sitting in front of me. I remember how Tyam Amir and Hamza Kiani stayed with me when I got admitted to hospital. I remember how Deeb and Ramiz made time irrelevant. These two individuals brought life to Dome 13 with their energy, joy and laughter. I remember the exchange of those late night stories with Arsalan Bhattu, and the list goes on. Be it the new boys of H1, the Maulvi gang, my C2 and my very own C1 warriors, and a few special mentions that left us this year. Hisham, Piracha, Gondal and Dogar. Every single one of you I mentioned will always have a special place within me. And there's one thing I need you to know. If you ever need a hand, you can call my phone. And to the teachers, मेरे उस्ताद जो यहाँ बैठे हैं, आप सबका शुक्रिया कि आपने मुझे इल्म फ़न का ख़जाना दिया. चाहे वो सर कामरान हो, मैम शाजिया हो, मैम तोशीबा हो, मैम महम हो, सर वसीम रियाज हो, आपने कुछ नहीं तो मुझे एक बेहतर इंसान बनना सिखाया. सर फहरिस्त का इनाम है, लेकिन वक्त की किल्लत भी बेमिसाल है. तो इतना कहना चाहूँगा कि आप सबको मेरा सलाम. और अब उन चमकते दमकते सितारों के लिए जिनके बगैर शायद ये हाउस सुनसान लगे, मेरे दिल के बहुत करीब चचा स्वीटी और चचा सत्ती। चचा सत्ती, मेरी गैर मौजूदगी में मेरे लिए खाना रखने का शुक्रिया। और चचा इमरान, हर मोड़ पे मेरा साथ देने का शुक्रिया। और नाम कई हैं, चाहे वो चचा फ़हीम हो, चचा कामरान हो, अजय भाई हो, चचा शाकिर हो, चचा सलमान हो, या चचा वकास हो, या बिलाल भाई हो, आप सबका शुक्रिया। अगर इस चार दीवारी में ना सही तो कभी मिलेंगे इन दीवारों के परे। Ladies and gentlemen, so memories are better left unsaid. They are to be cherished within inside. Table turn, bridges burn, you live and learn, and oftentimes it's the journey that teaches you about your destination. इस सुंदर दास से आए थे, इस सुंदर दास से जाएंगे, और बीच में कुछ पल का ये सफर हम कभी ना भूल पाएंगे. It is rightly said, quote unquote, part of the journey is the end. And I believe it's time to pass the chain of command to the junior batch and tell them the most important aspect of life, that it doesn't matter what we have or what we are blessed with. It matters what we make out of it. So strive for a cause bigger than yourself and chase your hero. As for me, I'll keep chasing my hero. That is me in the next 10 years. And it will always be me in the next 10 years. A man who embraces his flaws as opportunities for growth, who learns from failure and who is more dedicated than I am today. And to the junior batches of Canaan House, as the torch is passed, may you carry it with pride and purpose, lighting the way for those who come after. And may you carry the flag of Canaan House like a knight in shining armor. So gentlemen, as the time arrives, it's time for us to leave. But remember, life is not about what we leave behind. It's about the lives we touch and the legacies we weave together. To my batchmates sitting there, फिर मिलेंगे कभी अजनबी की तरह. Prefect Canaan House, Sadan Amir, 21640, signing off but never saying goodbye, because part of the journey is the end, and this end is just the beginning of something greater. Shabab Canaan, Bahut Ala Canaan, I thank you all.
Thank you, Saban. I now invite H2 to come forward to receive their special souvenir from the principal and present their token of appreciation to the house master. Sir, please. Thank you, sir. And now the moment we have all been waiting for, the announcement of the most prestigious prizes of Canaan House. These awards recognize the best among us, those who have set the highest standards of excellence, leadership and perseverance. To do the honors, I would now like to call upon Mr. Sayyid Shamir Raza to come forward and announce the recipients of Best Living Sportsman and Best Living Bowler of Canaan 2025.
I want to mull it over so that those who are expecting a prize keeps the mystery alive for the next 3 seconds. The best sportsman for the year 2024-2025 for his excellent contribution to hockey and cricket, supported by the H1 of course, Sadana Berlodi. Salah, I think you should stay here because you're also getting the Best Leading Boy award. Congratulations, I'm very proud of you.
Lastly, I would like to request the respected principal, Mr. Turab Hussain, to please join us on stage and say a few words for the leading bench.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I was just thinking that there are 5 formal dinners of the boarding houses in senior school, and the audience, at least the one sitting in front, is going to be the same. So I better make sure that every speech is different. So thank you for the challenge you've just given me. So for me this is absolutely nostalgic because it takes me back to when I was in Godley House and our final formal dinner. And like these young gentlemen, I also stood here and spoke about the times we had, the lovely times we had in our house. Before I start talking, and I'm going to keep it short, let me congratulate the young gentlemen of KNN for doing so well in academics, in sports, and in co-curricular. Well done, a round of applause. Shamir and Alicia Rose, the housemaster and assistant housemaster, for being their mentors and teachers, being friends with them, supporting them. Thank you so much. These are fine gentlemen you've raised. I was trying to put myself in your shoes and thinking, this is a house, it has 3-year history. So if somebody is coming in senior school and they have a choice, and you were absolutely right when mentioned that the choice generally would be go to a house with legacy, with tradition, with history. So you have the Godley House, Leslie Jones and Kelly House. And then you become part of something which is old, and that gives you that feeling of ownership and so on. So what convinces somebody to be part of something new? And then I thought that there was a time in the 1930s when Godley House was a new house, and so was Kelly House. And there was a group of boys who mixed together, the Sikhs and Hindu boys and the Muslim boys, into these houses. Because before that, Kelly used to be house number 1, reserved for the Muslims. Godley used to be house number 2 for the Sikhs and Hindus. It was during the time of C.H. Barry, principal here in the 30s and 40s, that he changed that, gave these houses names and mixed the boys up. Now, those boys were truly pioneers, and their names are etched in history. They made the traditions of those houses, they set the standards of that house. And those set of boys, for the first couple of years, were literally every Godleyite or a Kellyite who knows the traditions, knows those first set of boys who came to these houses. So you boys, the H2 boys, H1 boys, the C1s and C2s, you're going to go down in history. 50 years down the road, 30 years down the road, when you're middle-aged or old men, and this house is a tradition, a legacy, a history, a boy like you is going to stand here on the podium and talk about the great legacy, tradition, and history which you established of KNN House. Remember that. So you're framing the legacy, you're making that history. So that makes it truly, truly special. Now, I've spoken to you about these things many times, but these things need to be said, repeated. When we talk about the spirit of Aitchison College, the ethos, the vision of Aitchison College, what does it center on? What is it all about? Is it about getting grades? Is it winning all the sports? Is it doing well in debates and recitations and so on? These are just avenues, these are just conduits for one goal. And you boys have mentioned it in your speeches. And what is that one goal? Of you becoming good human beings, of you displaying character, of being honest, having a sense of integrity, having empathy, taking care of one another. Those are the values which make a person. Okay, so always remember that. And that is the true ethos of Aitchison College. Whether it be KNN House, Godley, LJ, Kelly, the Dayboy houses, that is the centerpiece of Aitchison College, and never forget that. Okay, that has been the vision for the last 140 years, and it's going to remain the vision of a good educational institution. The boys who are leaving, a couple of words for you. These 3-4 years you spent in senior school were foundational years. The friendships which you've established are going to last for life. The boys around you, your friends, you're going to be brothers for life. And whenever you meet, wherever you meet, inevitably you're going to talk about the days here at Aitchison College. But what is in front of you is also something extremely exciting. And those are the 4 years of college. Your personality is being formed and it'll keep on forming. Okay, and the next 4 years are going to be intellectually super exciting. So look forward to it, because it's going to be truly fun times where you'll discover yourselves. Okay, so I wish you all the best of luck, and I'm pretty sure that mashallah, inshallah, you'll do super well. And as I said, you're the ones who are custodians of these great traditions of Aitchison College, and you're the ones who are making history of KNN House. Thank you very much for having me here. Best of luck. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I would request everyone to please join us for dinner. Thank you.